What is good, y'all? Hello, hello. What's good, Jim? What's good, Rob? What's good, Reese? Thanks for the sub, homie. By the way, 21 months. I appreciate it immensely. All right. Today's gonna be a good one. Oh my god, let me tell you. So I went across the lands to get this copy of Final Fantasy 16, uh, and I have to give a big thank you to my homie Mike for letting me borrow it. That's why physical copies are undefeated. I was like, yo, can I borrow your game? He was like, yeah, no problem. I've been done with it for a minute. Here you go. Just go get it. I was all right. Say less. So I got it right here. This is a physical copy, and we are ready to go. Like I have everything ready to set. Like really just jump into it. I'm excited. I've heard it's one of the funniest things. Is like one of the critiques about this game is like people say it's like Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, ooh, I'll take two copies. All right. Are we ready for this? Am I ready for this? How y'all doing? How y'all been though? It's been a while. Hope y'all good. I've been summering it up. I'm like crispy right now, by the way. I'm a little sunburned. I went to the beach this weekend and it was hot like that fire. It was crispy. It was really bad. Not bad, but like I my whole back is gone. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it is a potentially painful situation. Ooh, save data for the demo found. Transferring data to the main game. All right. All right. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. I want to sit in this, because the new Final Fantasy experience is always new. Last one was 15. When 15 came out, I was in college. I was a junior. I was a junior when this game came out. And I loved it. I loved it exactly for what it was, and I adore it for that, honestly. Big fan of the squad. I love what I played for the demo here. I'm excited to see what the whole game is going to be like. That's a big thing for me. I'm ready to go because like I'm carrying over my save from that. I have the VODs from like the very beginning of the game where our boy gets turned into crispy fried chicken. Oh my god. Yeah, no, uppercutted through his chest. Anyway, I heard Final Fantasy 15 wasn't finished when it released. Is that right? Yeah, no, no. It was missing a lot of content. Like in hindsight, like with all the DLC now released, it was missing a lot. It was a lot. It was feeling like 30 to 40% of the game, which is crazy. It's things that added so much context and personality to the characters that were available from the people you already had. And I gotta play those eventually. I hope they just bring it all together and make like a collection. I know they made the Royal Edition, but even that doesn't have everything. Anyway, they gotta do it. Anyway, I'm not worried about 15 right now. We're playing 16. Let's do it. All right, transfer the save data. Oh, look at that. Save data from the demo version will be carried over. Let's do it. So we continue. We ready to go? Would you say continue for it? Okay, uppercutted through the chest is literally the last thing I remember. So I'm assuming this picks up after uppercutted through the chest? Because now I'm confused, because they gave us a chapter that was like a bit of, yes, it is a time skip that pulled it through that. Came here through YouTube. What's up, Thunder? What's good? By the way, this is the first time I've ever done like a community post, so it's good to see that you are here. You're part of the experiment group. Because I usually don't do community posts.
Back.
Oh,
Sorry. What's our situation?
did he say sorry like a Canadian?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
The girls are fighting.
And it's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
Oh, he said, "Get your dustiness on."
After you do, that is.
Okay.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No
Okay.
dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
The music picking up. The frame rate picking up. My trophy, I loaded the game. Let's go. Which one does it say? Rise from the Revere. Okay, cool. 1%. It begins. Oh yeah, I gotta. So this is a time skip.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Okay, I gotta remember how to play from the demo because it's been a second. First thing I also want to try. Is it possible to change the difficulty of the game through the settings? Is that something or is that only available in? Because I did hear, oh, turn this motion blur off. First thing, turn that off immediately. Because I did hear that the game can get a little easy. So I'm trying to make sure if there's like anything, if I can make the game. It doesn't seem like there's any way for me to. This is all camera stuff. It doesn't seem like action and story. Okay, so those are the only two options we have available. Okay. Hold on. So I mainly said, I said action. All right, let's get it. So there's only the two. Let's get it. All right, let's play the game. Let's get these. I did hear that as one of the critiques of the game, so I'm like, you know what? I want to feel it out because I like action games. You know, I'll see what we got though. We outs. Also, this game looks really pretty. The dustiness of the. I gotta remember how to play. Yeah, come here. What other ones do I have? Do I have any other ones? All right, I think I got one in the last thing. There's a fantasy mode where it's harder and slots you beat the game. How do you guys feel about that? When games lock their difficulties behind beating the game instead of having their hardest difficulty available initially? What are your thoughts on that? Because I know a lot, you know, I'm going to save my points because I don't think I have anything else. And also, look, what the heck is all this? I got like 6 million things I could do. I could jump? Whoa. I don't know. It's a weird thing now, especially that we live in the era of DLC and content coming out later than the games. So
The old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
I think I'm trying to see if there's like any paths anywhere I'm going the other way. I guess it's just the arbitrary way to make the game feel longer, like you're getting more content as well. But ooh, you unlocked a new difficulty. Now it's harder. Now you are gonna put more time into the game to clear out that difficulty. So I think it's, I don't know. We also live in an era of New Game Plus. That is an excellent point. Like running the hardest difficulty with all your gear. Also, you could run the hardest difficulty without all your gear. You know, to really. Oh, the game installed. Cool. Well, let me tell you what happened. So, Final Fantasy 16, the copy that I initially was getting, never came in the mail. It was like one of those things where I was like, what's going on? I usually rent all of my games. All of my games are rentals. Turns out they sent me Final Fantasy Final Bar because they had no more copies of 16. Because 16 this is the first time this has ever happened to me. This is the first time where I tried to rent the game and they literally said, we don't have copies. They were like, we just don't have enough copies. And they were like, here's Final Fantasy Final Rhythm, like a theater rhythm. And I was like, I love this game, by the way. I'm playing the heck out of it. I'm not like being like, "Rrr." But you know, I wanted 16 and I wanted to stream 16.
Down there.
So it's been, but we got it. Shout out to Mike. Exclamation point Mike.
Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Shame.
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant. Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Oh shit, we pulling up to get Shiva. Am I gonna... Time to play? It's time to play. Oh yeah, this game has children slaughter. I gotta get... Ooh. They are okay with murking kids in this game. Oh my. Damn. Oh, we pulling up. Let me play. Pass the sticks. Not the kid. Oh. If you have no ICU, the steel will have to serve. Nice. Am I fighting against you?
Let this be the end.
Hey, yo, chill out. I don't even know you.
Care to kill some iron blood?
Come here. I gotta remember how to hit the controls too.
Understood.
Ooh. I forgot how to lock on. Like I said, it's gonna take me a bit, so my gameplay might be looking a little funky until I get the combos back down. Oh yeah, I forget you get like infinite fire in this game. How do I lock on? That's the R2. Okay. Oh. Okay, okay, are we in the flow? Who named this trophy? Jeez. Who named this? Who in the localization team allowed this to get through? Who is the Gen Z people on the? Oh my God. Okay, all right. All right, that's great. That's gonna be fun to take a look at as we unlock more, I guess. Oh yeah, touch. Come on, bing, bing, bing. Not playing. Catch one of these.
I mean, you're dead.
Oh, shit on my ass. Oh, she's touching me. Come on, come here. Oh yeah, I forget there's like a parry window. I can. All right, duff her now. Keep duffing her and don't stop duffing her. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even see that second one. Blazaga.
Fucking icons.
Hey, did he just curse? What a guy.
She's not even fully primed.
He said, "Your baby." Oh, I'm getting touched right now. Stop playing, stupid. See, I get the P level. Like, I like landing the. It gives Bayonetta. Like, getting the parries down. Oh, got my ass. Hit him with something. Oh. I can imagine like the harder boss in this game probably go nuts too. Excuse me.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Got him. Catch one of these. Stupid. Oh, you're done. Cook her. Cook her ass. Can't tell if this actually do more or not. I could probably just felt like faster, but this is probably good to just cause damage. Your runs, kiddo. See ya. Come here, stupid.
Lost.
Ping. She was defeated. Give me your bread. Do you get like a ranking? If I would say if you get like a tier system to get all this stuff, that's cool. Give me that. Hop, 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 yeah, hop, 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 yeah. Ooh, caribou. As the gal dad. If not, finish the job.
Is she dead?
That's what I'm I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, that's
Oh.
not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Ooh. Dang, 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 dang. He really, goddamn. Is he? Fuck. Yo, no character lives in this, bro. Hey. Sims home. 50 months. Yeah, damn. You're absolutely right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. How you been? 50 months? Holy shit. How many years is that? Still. I appreciate you still here. Vibing. Big chillin'. They're taking the girl.
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards.
We are not killing the girl.
Sorry, Jill.
Jill. Jill. I remember Jill being with the puppy. Which we don't have right now, I think. Ooh. Ooh.
What is wrong
Ooh,
with you,
ooh,
Wyvern?
ooh, ooh.
Dominant. I know her.
Stupid.
Look around you. Do you think any of these animals
Yo,
there?
what? Time.
I need you here.
Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in the music. Excuse me, sir. This is gas. She.
That's done.
I feel like I'm in a marching band. Damn.
Won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done.
Oh, you're on site too? What you gonna do?
I can't.
Don't do it.
I won't.
Beat her down.
Would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty.
No new friends.
I just fight to survive.
No new friends. No new friends. No new.
You think I don't? The
Ooh.
Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed.
Trying to lock
you
on to him.
won't take hers.
Stop playing.
I'll have to take yours.
Where's the lock on button? Am I tripping?
I'm not dying here today.
Can I not lock onto him? Is that like a thing about this fight? Parry. Oops, stupid. Got you. Oh, yeah, I don't think this fight lets me lock on. It's weird. I don't know if I'm just... It's R2, right? Like, I'm not tripping. Ooh. L1? I'm tripping. It is L1. Thanks. Come here, stupid. That's a lot of damage. Uh-oh. What you about to do? Nothing, miss. Burn, baby.
You've forgotten who plucked you from the front line.
Stop playing, stupid.
Who gave you
I
a
forgot you
name
could do the...
when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, son.
I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket.
Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
They're really beefing right now. Are they gonna kiss right now? Ooh, good hit. You're in. I'm sorry, I read that as, oh god, he's comboing me because I'm illiterate. Ah! Oh no.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Ooh, Bing, I'm really lighting him up. Now you about to... Some nut setups. Bonk, stupid. you about to do?
Traitor scum!
Stupid.
Traitors,
God.
Renee.
Is there a way to permanent hit parries? Is it something that just like removes all the challenge of it? Because if it is, I don't want to know. I'm kind of getting into the flow of it, you know? I'm learning the controls. Alright, I'm learning. Is this character about to die? I don't even know his name. Yeah, he had no chance. He just found Jill. He was like, oh, no new friends. And I guess we about to find out what's up with G. They give up? Oh, they just like hype. They're about to beat my ass. Oh, do the transformation. Now's your chance. Your transformation, if you would. Oh. Dang, 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 dang. Oh, my guy's back is broken. You could really put the Avengers theme, like, you know when Thor pulls up and like we dumb, like destroys everybody. It's the same energy. Body's just in the air while there's lightning. Just the theatrics in this is crazy. It's because they have an M rating. They can do whatever they want. Torgal and Sid.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
You get beat up later.
Fuck. Fuck.
Damn, look at that guy. He's folded. He's folded like a Family Guy character.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. With that you had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan.
Oh, that's so cool.
You put the Ice Queen on her back.
I'm trying to.
No doubt.
See what happens next.
But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Okay. Ready to run around the run. I'm ready to run around the own. Jill. Hit it with some water. Torgal, do the lick.
Jill. Is it really you? And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Who?
Right?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type.
Whoa, whoa, just.
Clive Rosfield.
Oh, that's supposed to be like a. I know who you are, beach.
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. they'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
He shits is crazy, bro.
Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for.
I like how there's just a multiverse of Sids into the Sidverse.
Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Now you're both. What do you think you're doing?
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
What did he just say? All I heard was "Krakataka, fakataka, bang, tang." I was like, what he, I don't know what came out of his mouth. Did he Google Translate? The subtitles just flew by. Now I wonder if he just talks like that or I'm tripping, you know? Ooh, world map. Clive. Okay. So this is a big city. This is where we have to go. The withered remnants of a one-verdant valley long consumed by the blight. Didn't they have a thing called the blight in Forspoken? Anyway, one would have either extremely foolish or extremely desperate. All right, let's do it. We out. So we just fast travel. Okay. Oh, that's helpful. The Deadlands. I really need this character to talk more.
Not much further now.
Hey,
Of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you.
Was that him?
Lights up this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
Except things that might kill you.
Place anyone would think to look.
It's giving things out here trying to kill you. There's an option that said it so you could turn on who's speaking in case you need that. Yes, I love that. I was actually gonna complain. I didn't know that was in here. That's great. I'm very happy to hear that.
Home sweet
I gotta look through the accessibility options to be honest. The Last of Us 2 spoiled me. It's okay. Okay. Let's see when I get the chance. You're lucky there's a patch to turn on motion blur. That was not in the first. That was patched in. Oh my god, I turned that shit off immediately. I didn't know that was a patch thing. That's crazy. I did notice I had to download something, but that wasn't in the base game. Oh god, I would have hated that. That sucks. I'm sorry. But hey, they fixed it, and that's what matters. And you know, future playthroughs are now
These are
not
full
plagued by
ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Is there anything else that's like considerable? Just a rice guy with that 6 months. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate you for the prime. Thank you.
You're back.
I appreciate you.
Taria.
Taria.
And this is the dominant.
Out cold since we found it.
Jay? My man. That's good.
Don't fret
Thank you.
about Taria.
Appreciate you.
Take care of her for you.
All of it.
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about.
We get into the gritty nitty.
Have a look around.
Final Fantasy. By the way, if y'all have Prime, y'all should slide that my way. It's just sitting there collecting dust. You can click that button, I think it'll go crazy. Be like, damn. Ooh. Hideaway. Are we good to go? I'm gonna mess with my build a little bit because I know I have those two, but I want to. I have like mad other ones I want to kind of try. So, oh, I can only do two. I see. Oh, so these are like everything. So how does that work? I'm gonna just aim to unlock everything. That's what we'll do. We'll use our AP4 and we'll. I think I have enough. Anyway. Yeah, I definitely do. Complete. Nice. Wait. Oh, this one has tears. Oh, I want that. I'll take that. What else do we got? Swiftly closes in a distant enemy. Yeah, I'll take. No. Okay, so I have this already. So what else? I'm out of points for that. Okay. Is this just automatically in my build now? Or is this like a thing that I equip? Because I want to know these things. Also, is this a game that allows me to optimize my gear? Yes, it is! Yes. Thank you for the game for doing any busy work for me. That's always just pretty nice. Okay, I have nothing. I have nothing! We can progress. But I did unlock mad shit, so I kind of want to see what all that combo stuff is. I'm going to check that out when I get the chance.
Be surprised if he wasn't.
You got a good mic? I love to hear that. I love to see everybody be doing what they got to do, getting the stuff they need to do to help them be who they need to be. And a good mic is more important than anything. You can do so much with a good mic. More important than a good camera, more important than an expensive computer. A mic is everything. You can do so much with a mic. What the heck is the chambers? Get stuck in the doors.
With old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
But no.
Lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate.
He's spitting right now. Okay.
Well, what do you think? I woke this morn inspired.
07 to the guy who killed himself in his song. All right. Guess we end up this way anyway. Oh, okay.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
I just cast a fire spell, light them holes on fire. No, be nice to everybody. Ooh, the transition to cutscene was instantaneous. Jesus Christ! I hit X and a cutscene played immediate. No circle. That was crazy.
She's not about biting the hand that feeds her.
That was insane.
Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
Back in my ages, you remember? You remember you put your hand on the door and then the wheel would be in the corner? And then it eventually go in?
So, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far.
He's spitting.
You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own
I saw
now.
images of people's PS5
If I
overheating
wanted
and playing this
to
game.
use her,
I don't know.
do you think I'd be talking to you?
I don't know.
All I want to do is help. Dominance like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Are we joining him? No. We're gonna be homeless and poor with no alcohol and nowhere to stay.
Sid, trust that you'll do right by Jill.
Oh, he lit.
But until my brother is avenged,
This is the greatest Sith of all time.
I must walk my own path.
Avenged.
Avenged.
My brother was murdered.
Awfully, awfully.
My second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua.
This man got
13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
Guy says I'm him.
The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Oh boy.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not.
Interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
Are we pulling up?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Your wine tastes like piss.
Let's make ready then.
Alright, we out. And back into the game like that. God damn.
As well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Visit the main hall. Alright. I just like snooping in those rooms anyway. See if there's any hidden treasure or items to grab. I like the structure here. Can I clip in the door? Nope. Probably if I hit in a certain way. Ooh. Wait, I wanted to look up. It's fine. Did the progress from the demo carry over? It did. Also, what's up, little Sonic? How are you? Good to see you. It did. Live for it.
Goods, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
No, we're setting up for the quest. You know, the generic setting up for the quest, set up for the quest stuff.
To the forge it is then.
I'm right. Probably gotta go look around at everything too.
But wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Yeah, I really gotta follow the subtitles when he speaks. Anyway.
Does it look like there's room here for another bloody crate?
Oh, baby. Can I not pet the dog? Alright. Maybe not yet.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? No time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
I'm giving him the rum. I'm giving him rum. I won't give him the rum. Look at this. Some noisome spirit better suited to stripping oil from a painter's canvas than consumption. Grants overworked conscripts a few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north from the continent. And I gotta get this away. This sounds like lean. Oh my god. What kind of rum is this?
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Damn you, Goots. Alright. No need to be hasty.
That's tough.
Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favour to Goot's mind.
That kid Mills with the 55. The timing of that was impeccable. I just need you to know. And Moogle's fart. Has that ever been a thing? Okay, we could forge. Let's see. And I can reinforce things. And I can make an iron belt. Okay, so just things that I can equip. Okay, and I can equip the new item. Nice.
And the belt.
Steve! What's good, King?
You want anything else? You bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind.
We're playing Final Fantasy 16. Things are. We're doing the, the very beginning. Get the weapon. Talk to the person. Yo! My guy with the 5 gift. They really pulled him out of nowhere with that. My mans. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yo, can I get some sub hype for Steve? Thank you, that kid was for giving that 5. What a G. Hope you're doing all right. I missed you. But yeah, we playing some FF. We can get the vibe, get some comfortable, smoke a blunt, crack open a beer, sit in the couch. The boys here to play some games with you.
Make it quick.
Do I have anything else I can make
Sorry,
here?
would it be?
Ooh. Nope, I'm broke. Okay, and
That it?
Everyone talks like they got a frog in their throat.
they should have hired me, bro, for to do the VA.
Gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there.
What is he saying? Yo, whose nostrils is in my ears like this? Like, I guess somebody's in pain, but damn, they really said.
Quick as you like.
Oh my god. Like, they got the mic.
Right. We make it comfortable while the bed's made up.
Yo, kill him. I can't take this anymore.
Stand there. Someone fetch some water.
Water.
You go and see if I don't needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
What BS you got me into? This is gonna be the game until Pikmin 4 comes out. For stream, yes.
The hell have I got myself into?
It's coming out soon too. Time is flying, man. Can't believe it's already July. Summer's over, y'all. I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be August 28th. No. No.
They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
Hey, I set that name setting. Hold on. Can I do this here? Nope.
You won't make it
Oh
through.
yeah, I can do the active lore. Man on the floor, bearer. This person with the power to cast magic without a crystal. Men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheeks and used as tools as a cheap alternative to the scarce of precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valistian life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. So slaves, that's okay. They're just slaves.
Right. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Go on. Shift your ass.
At least they're trying to heal him, I guess. So I'm gonna look at his.
Tie the one
Okay. Ooh, that pause. By the way,
off the gym.
that's sexy. All right, I just like that. That pause screen. Okay. No visual alerts, no nothing for that. Subtitles. Making them hoes large. Hold on. Let's start with that. Yeah. Subtitle background. Should I have one? Speaker name. Yeah. Hearing impaired subtitles. I wonder what that's like. Let's start with what we got so far.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial camp. Fuck, look at those bruises.
Back to sits. I hear sir, don't even worry about it. I figured that you Not here, sir. Glad you showed up, though.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I like the subtitles. My old ass is like, I can read. Now the games make the subtitles so small. I gotta be like. What's that sound? It's like a crispiness. Like somebody's flesh is cooking.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary.
Ooh, the knob.
My work's just begun.
Right back in the mines. I hope he's ready. He's like, yo, let's go get it.
Another fine day at the hideaway. Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
All right, I'll
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long
Clive's
as
really
you're
like, no new friends.
consider yourself welcome. You helped us today. We won't forget it.
He's really like, no. I never would speak with any of you again. If it was up to me, I would have never spoken to you now. Side quest unlocked. Oh boy. That boy with the 300 bits? Not here, so with the 300 biddies? TY. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't heard that alert in a minute. I was like, what the hell was that? It gave me a little startle. Keep an eye out for the green exclamation point icon above the head to turn into. All right, quest. All right, we got side quest, quest priority. All right.
Who are these people?
Oh, so there's probably a lot, like little. Oh, yep, there's one right there. I'm just gonna get a vibe of what that's gonna be like for
We should go and help.
a quest, which is gonna be for you. Mama Luigi, can you make it a pizza? I'm sorry.
Dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
Okay, deliver some food. I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry
Really be talking
customers
like this,
awaiting
huh?
their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful. They're hot.
Oh, what was that little quest chime? That was nuts.
How long has it been?
Chasing rumors.
Oh my God, is there more? Oh, we just.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really just walk around.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use.
Yo,
me
Clive is like,
as
wow,
a-
you're really sending me to
He left me
Yapperton, huh?
half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. The hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
These are world building side quests. Like, drop off the dish.
You think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering?
Cause like now I worry that everybody's gonna tell me something about their sad life after they're gonna be like, oh, let's see, maybe somebody will say something different.
Your food.
Thank you. That's it. Keep moving. Just say thank you.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad.
Appreciate you. See you.
You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect.
Bro, is this what servers deal with, bro? I mean, alright, fine. But it's busy right now. I have orders. I got people
Well met, lad.
to feed.
Keep up the good work.
The Ironblood
Ooh,
were
what's
quick to
that?
sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Is this a jukebox? Background music is played in different hideaways to be changed. Oh. I only have 2 tracks. That's so cool. It tells me how I got this. Found the treasure. Oh, and they all kind of give you a little hint on how to find them. That's kind of cool. Alright. Alright, leave that on. This is banger. I love this song. Alright. Here's your bowl.
Well, there's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe.
Yo, I left the food. You don't have to eat it.
All right, Ben. See that you eat it before it gets cold.
Oh, Clive actually kind of cares. I would have been like, all right, you eat it at whatever pace you want. Is yours, bro. See you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
What's this guy? Wizened man?
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
They got me working Uber Eats. It's true. They do. They got me busting tables. I'm playing Diner Dash.
I am Hippocrates II Hyperboreus.
What's that damn phone game? Where you pick tables and
Quite a mouthful, I know.
you wait on.
Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tones, on account of the company I keep.
Terms.
What varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
Can I, is it like
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
it's a compendium of all the lore. Ah, basic terms to important
I
people.
have
Oh.
a few new notes that
Ooh.
might interest you.
Oh, that's cool. Is it like a Pokedex? Oh, and you get stuff?
What subject shall we consider today?
Okay. So it's like a Pokedex and stuff, and I get rewards and stuff. That's kind of cool. That's kind of... Yeah, it definitely is that. All right.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Whoa. That was kind of hard. I don't know if the shelves is just what this place is called, but hey.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All 3 of them. Slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves.
Everybody eats.
Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as
It's
you
gonna be like a new T-shirt. It's gonna be
Thank
merch
you, Clive. Do come
for
and
his
visit
for his
again.
restaurant. That'd be funny. I would eat that up. I need you to know. And I got some bread out of that. Not bad. He really said, I got something a little special for you. It's maybe a T-shirt with the restaurant logo. Badge of metal. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, my favorite thing about the game. I could just be like boom, 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 boom. Boom. I got a new item. What's this? Is the badge of metal? I did it. Increases defense by 10. All right. First off, I love this. This makes me love this. I love how the important thing that I actually care about, it has yellow text and the lore has the white text. Because I was about to read all of that and I really just wanted to know what this item did. So, increases defense by 10. That's great. I'm a big fan of just little things like that, you know? I don't know how to describe it. It's like oh, you saved me a little time and effort. You thought about me. I'm sure that nothing's on accident in this kind of stuff, you know? Joffrey?
Damn it.
Goffroy.
We'll be needing more wood. If I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage if
I'm gonna fire him. If I flick him, it's gonna go.
You can say that again.
He dreams in
Before they
IMAX.
knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
Did I get the DLC? But nah, I think I haven't pre-ordered anything, so I didn't get any of that extra content. This is just like a straight vanilla copy that I bought from a homie.
Where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ants. They'll point you in the right direction.
Cool.
Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Oh my god, that quest accept chime is phenomenal. I love it. That do 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 do. That's so hard. I love that. That's so cool. That was really good. Every time I hear it now, it's just gonna bring me a little joy. Truly. That's a good one. There's another. Is this the quest from the? Or is this somebody else?
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Hey yo.
Ah, that'll be Jeffrey, master carpenter.
Master
Just
carpenter.
finished cutting the timber he's after.
Timber he's
You
after.
take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Yeah, they really got me going here. Do this. Yeah, very, very, very beginning Final Fantasy stuff. You know how? Wait, do I actually have to like carry it?
Here we are.
No, I put it in my pocket dimension. I understand.
Jeffrey, was it?
Alright. Chicken? Can I? Nope. Oh man, I was trying to get some lunch. Another chicken. Alright, here you go.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Hey, yo! Here you go. Did you play the demo before playing and buying the game? Yes, I did.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
This is my first time playing with the full game, though.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
Got to spare some wood? You gonna keep it going?
It's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Am I gonna see the Barbie movie? I don't know. It's not on the agenda. I do want to go see one of these movies though. Either Oppenheimer or Barbenheimer. As the event has been deemed. I've been feeding into the memes. I also just like going to the movies, so I'm always ready for it, you know? So is that everything we got then? Alright. Sharon!
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
Hmm?
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something?
Oh, she held it down.
You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work.
This old lady is running my pockets. How you doing, King? Big chillin'. Play some Final Fantasy 16. We're feeling it out. We like really early in the beginning stuff. Both consumable gear can be purchased. Alright, shops. Cool. A better sword. I'll take it.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guilty a name.
She didn't have to do me like that, bro. She have to say all that.
Side now. And after all I've done for you. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me. Thank your dog.
My dog. That's my dog. Now, can I pet Torgal? These are the questions. Come on! What is the button? You're right there. Alas. There gotta be something. Is it really? That'd be fire if you unlock the ability to make it arbitrary. You want me to pet the dog? I gotta unlock it. This customizable virtuous clay safe location to test out new. Oh, it's like a training area. Commence training? Sure. Can I just do whatever in here? Alright. Cool. Come here, stupid! Hold on. I gotta figure out how to do that. Ooh, that's the button right there. Beat. Beat. Oh, you're cooked now. That move is gonna be gross. Oh, I need you to know. Oh, you could see the inputs? That is gas. I didn't know you could do that. More games would do this, please. That's so cool. That's people have created programs for your computer. Shit you've had to plug into your controller to display. Hey, hand cams with, and then you just put it on the screen. That. Oh my god, I'm like so impressed. That's like fantastic. Fighting games have this. That makes way more sense. But like for like a regular game, they was like, you know, we treat this like a fighting game. Jay with the raid. What's good, King? You know what's funny? You was the one giving me Final Fantasy FOMO the most. I was watching. And I was like, no, I can't. I want to play this game so bad, but I gotta wait for my copy to come in the mail. No. Nah, it's all good. We here now. We in the future now. So it's what am I doing? I could be here all day. This isn't gonna end, is it? Can I just leave? How do I exit? Unless I'm not allowed to yet.
That's enough.
Yeah, no, they just keep coming. Okay. Now. Yo, Frozen with the gifted. And look at that. And we hit the sub goal. Yeah, help big time. Thank you. Touchpad and hold triangle. Am I tripping? Oh, I see. Weird. That's all over the place for that one. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I'm excited to get to the gritty. Like I said, we mad early in the game too. This is like just the beginning 5 hours maybe. I don't know. That first demo was pretty long. No, two. Potions.
Leaving already, are ya?
Come on, we out. I'm trying to be outside. Now you give me things to like a hit. I'm ready to play.
It should be fun.
It should be fun. All right. I'm ready to be outside. It's gonna be. Here we go. Let the games begin. Fast travel. Cool. Still nothing. This is not okay. You're disqualified for game of the year. You should. This should not be possible. You know what I'm saying? I should. They should be patching that in. When is that coming into the game? Especially when they just stayed there and just being all.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Oh, chocobo. Oh, they got little mannerisms and everything. Open world time? You can't pit Tears of the Kingdom either. The reason they explained that too is like I saw that in an interview. They were like, if we made an animation to pet the dog, that animation would have to be like a grander thing. You know, it would be like a whole game mechanic, but around petting. The whole game, they would make several game mechanics just around petting. They couldn't just let this one thing just be. They had to make it OD or nothing at all, and they decided nothing at all. It's really funny. You know, because the game has like 6 billion mechanics to interact with each other. They just didn't want an animation of Link petting without it doing more than just petting a dog.
I told you we should have taken the crystal.
And they were like, that would take mad long development time. Anyway, that stuff.
You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital?
Oh, these bugs is in my
What's wrong
ears.
with a shortcut from nature's splendor?
They could do shrines for petting, you know? I think people would eat that up. Pet every dog in this time limit. Or they fall in a pit.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. Alright.
Never better.
Sounds like it.
That'd be insane. Animal abuse in my Zelda game?
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
Oh.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
Does the Twilight Princess amiibo still work the way it does in Tears of the Kingdom? You know, does it summon an ally for you? Hey, no, that's ass. That was so cool.
Did I mention the big deadly
Wait, what is that? The Ring of Timely Assistance? That's not that item is making me swoon. What did that even mean? Okay. Right. I'm trying to see what that thing I just got was. Is in the gear. The Ring of Time. When equipped, pet commands are executed automatically and Torgo's actions will adapt to Clive's. The zombie! Thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, Zombie Prince. How are you? 32, Zombie Prince 32 with the 22 months. Appreciate you. When equipped, pet commands are executed automatically and Torgo's actions will adapt to Clive's. The Ring of Timely Assistance effects are included in the Timely Strikes. Okay. This is one of those things that makes the game easier. I kind of want, look, this is a thing. If it makes it so, I always play games where I just have custom AI. Like I auto AI, you know what I'm saying? Like I always let my AI do what they want to do. If this is just turning on the AI for them, so I just have to worry about my combos instead of Torgal combos, even though I can do Torgal combos. I don't know. When equipped, complex combinations can be executed. No. Oh, but it says the Ring of Timely Assistance effects are included in the Ring of Timely Strikes. So this would also be part of this. I'll feel it out. Let's see what it's like. I will give it a chance.
Will be deadly beast. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle them.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut.
Perfection. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna get some water because your boy's out. Hydration is key. Everybody out there, if you're watching, get some snacks, light up a doobie, pour up a little glass of wine, Get some popcorn. Order sign on Uber Eats. DoorDash. I'm here to be a bad influence on this fine Tuesday. Because we played some Final Fantasy 16. He really told me to shut up and get the water. Alright, I'll be right back. All right. We are back. We still can't pet the Torgal. That's okay. I like the music.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
This fire cyclone cooks. No pun intended.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy.
I think I understand. Every time he says, you know what to do, boy, it's like me sending him. I guess I don't know. I would be. Ooh, he's kind of cooked.
We still have a way to go.
I'm assuming it's these bottom left moves are the one where he actually autos, the heals the sick and the... Okay, I'll shut up after this last comment. The UI disappearing after me not touching it after a while is phenomenal. I just need you to understand. The fact that the game lets you see it in all its glory. Gas.
bugger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
That thing gonna eat us. Oh, what the heck?
When I said there were deadly beasts, well, the shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Give them all you've got, boys.
Oh yeah, Torgo got combos.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. It's over.
Well,
This game is just fun to mess around with. Ooh, okay. Punish 10 enemies, including battles in the Hall of Virtue.
that's
Okay.
the undergrowth sorted. I'll
Excellent.
take it from here.
Game of the year. Ooh, Zelda. Final Fantasy won that? That's ambitious. I guess we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that when I. But Zelda?
After you.
It's a tough one.
Thank you kindly.
It's just okay. This game could be great. It's not Game of the Year. I'm sorry.
They're everywhere, aren't they?
Whoa. That looks like the Monado, but ashy.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
Oh, spooky, spooky. Ominous world building. I think
Mind your head.
I was just about to ask. Is this one of those games where they're gonna be chatting a lot along throughout the way? Sorry about that. Oh wow. Sometimes I'm just a hoe for good lighting, you know? Like I like how the light breaks through the trees. Even the foliage is like kinda in a different way.
Stop admiring the view and get down here.
Oh my god! Square Enix bugged my house! Stop! That's nuts. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh, that's nuts. They got my ass. I'm just saying, like, just like that. Ooh, get his ass. Ooh. So, I'm not fighting you. I want to hear the music real quick. Weave.
Get him, boy.
Damn.
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
That is getting. This is getting called off. He's gonna be like, sick him, boy. Get him, Torgal. Sick him, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, Torgal. Sick him, boy. Destroy this. Get this off my inventory immediately. Can't change gear while like combat. Christ. All right.
You know what to do, boy.
You know what to do, boy.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Ooh, fine hound. Which one is this? Execute and land 5 versus 6. I feel like I'm cheating by having this auto. But hey, if it's for a trophy, whatever. Weave your ass, kid. I think I just don't like the voice lines. I think if he just auto hit it, I wouldn't really mind. You know what I'm saying? If 5 wasn't all in my ear on some.
Keep your distance, boy.
Keeping your distance, boy.
You're finished.
Got it. Dragon Talon, Sharp Fang. Give me that. Ooh.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. This gets taken off immediately. That was a lot of just like, I don't know how to describe what that was. This is not what I was trying to do right there. Oh, smooth duel. Hold on, let me see if I could. I can. Is this enough to master it? Nope, not yet. This one's 500. Increases evasion efficiency, but also allows for counterattacks using. Oh, I'm broke. Okay, let me play the game before I'm all up in my gear. Now you see, you got me all in this mix.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
What's that, boy? What's that, boy? What's it gonna be?
At least one of us knows he's...
Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal instinct? Actual animal by your side. All right. If you're lost, Tor will point you in the right direction. Gotcha.
Thank you, Torgo.
Was that a way to pet? Did I miss it? There was like a heart circle. Oh.
That'll feel good, boy.
I apologize for my previous comments. Everything has been rescinded. This might be beating Zelda. You could pet the dog in this game, bro. I don't know. It's kind of nuts. You see the way they just changed everything? Insane. Swear might have done it.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
Ooh, god damn. Stupid. Catch one of these. Oh my god, my man got air combos. Stupid! What you think you're doing on me? Wait, stop playing. Oh, you think you're safe? Ah, he got me. Well, stop playing. Ooh, fire.
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care.
Oh, they said like wolves. I bet they want to kill us. Is it X and plus at the same? Oh, I see. Ooh. What the heck? Yeah, quick now. I just need something to make me cook.
We did what had to be done.
Watch. It's time.
Like it.
No, it doesn't.
That's on my screen. Get this out of here. Right. Chat, what's your current game of the year? Like, what are the games have you played that you have considered?
After it.
I can give you treats. Stop playing. No, they didn't. Oh, they might have cleaned it up. Oh, what else you got? Oh, the pets. I say personally, mine has been Zelda. I will say it is an astronomical game in a way that I couldn't even believe Nintendo could do. I don't know how they're ever going to come out with a sequel to that, but they continue to do it anyway. They continue to find a way to surprise us and amaze us, and I'm excited to see whatever they do next. But damn, for now, Tears of the Kingdom is insane. That game is crazy. I gotta go back and do all the side quests and stuff when I get the chance. But try to, a million games came out at once. But, uh-oh. First off, love the transition there. Uh-oh.
That sword sharp. This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts
Not
missing
quite
it.
as quick.
Either all the information they got from that beta was like, yo, we gotta delete this and just, you know, start again, or, you know, patch this. At least that's my theory for now. They did not have a good beta, or they're just saving for a July release because it's summertime. But I don't know. I really have no idea where that game is. I really thought it'd be any day now, to be honest. It could be any day now. That's just the truth. Oh, stop playing. Tomorrow calling it now? That'd be nuts.
Not this time.
Oh, hit him with the launch, bro. Nah, are you talking? Are you kidding me? I've been like making Kingdom Hearts content, and there has been no news. I have been making shit up for the last year, or at least until like February. Y'all happy with it. So it's gonna be fun with these actually stuff. That'll be alright. It's anytime soon. I think it'll be. You know, we got some events coming up. We got TGS. We got, you know, things like that to consider. Look at you, bro. Spin cycle. Oh!
Where he stops, no one knows.
Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. Stop playing, stupid. Uh-oh. You have to make one of the things you didn't know about Kingdom Hearts. It's true.
This time.
I was thinking about that. When Kingdom Hearts first was out, I gotta hit him with the refresher. I hope it's not TGS, because like I don't want this game that has Pokemon Go type mechanics that require you to be outside to come out when it's cold. I'm not saying TGS is when it's cold. It's like summer. It's a good time to release outside. Like I said, we don't even know how deep that mechanic is because they've been so like low key about it. You know what I'm saying? But oh, what are you? Stop playing! Stop playing! Oh! The grandness of it all. What's up, FF8? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. God! Sorry, I'm only to the theatrics of the game. Also, this music is going insane. Are you kidding me?
Not this time.
Got him. This is it. This is it right here.
You're finished.
He's finished. Falafnir. 07 to him. Used in crafting, used in crafting.
Come on. Stand back.
Dang, 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 dang. That is Virgil, bro. Y'all can't tell me otherwise. I don't know anything about Devil May Cry.
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye.
Of thunder.
Not my choice, mine. Old bloody Rome of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones, Rome, who saw fit to home.
Sheesh. That's cold.
Sid,
Imagine being a built-in lighter. That's crazy. If I could,
you say you want to help
like a
dominance and
firebender.
bearers.
Damn.
What's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominance and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me.
He's spit.
No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms.
Damn. Oh, and then this transition to the music with the crevice in the wall. Where we supposed to go next? My HP automatically healing because I'm out of combat. All right, let's keep it moving. This game, I will say, has 100% kept my attention. Like, I haven't really had a dip in like, ugh, I have to do this. Except maybe the Uber Eats section, but we all saw it now.
What do you plan on doing when you find this dominant the fight?
What do you think?
I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Ooh. Hornets. I man really sending these grunts. Skies, you pet your dog 5 times. Does something happen if you pet your dog 5 times? Now I'm gonna have to. Ooh, good stuff. Alright, Torvald, come here. Can I pet you like this? Yes. Do I have to do like 5 times in a row or just 5 times consecutively?
Good boy.
You can pet the dog. I got a trophy. Pet Torgal 5 times. Nice. They really made that an achievement. That's so funny. Thank you. That's an easy one. I would have probably never gotten it otherwise. I would have probably pet Torgal a couple more times throughout the game. But now we outside. No, he's talking to you get to explore the world. Ooh, first off, that get up thing that you can do is nuts. Like the jump, the way I can transition into that is so fast. The environment for this jungle is pretty cool though too. I just like being outside in nature levels too. You know, add a channel point reward to pet the dog. That's not bad.
We're upstream and we'll be in SkywardWing in no time.
I forget that you have to like add a whole balancing thing for that too and everything. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's the whole thing I gotta do in the settings. That is going to be for another time. If you can add the points rewards, go for it. Insufficient space, storage used. Oh, thank you, thank you. I forget they did that. That's pretty gas. That I don't feel like I just leave the item there and it goes unpicked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brain. It does something for my brain just to leave an item on the floor like that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Am I insane? Is that a real thing? I hate just being like, oh, your thing is full. Now you can't carry this no more. Ooh. Oh yeah, this was the thing. I talked about this before because Tears of the Kingdom is like that. It doesn't have that ability. I'm specifically talking about that game. It's an issue. Pull over the white man, man. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Bong bong be dong bong bong be dong bong. Ooh, got me. Got me. Ooh. Really should not have figured out for this as well. What time it is? He's lighting this dragon up.
Not this time.
You think I'm gonna find too stupid? What you fucking stupid? You wanted nothing to do with this.
Keep your distance, boy. Sicko Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Man, we really we lit him up, team. Nice. We didn't really put the beats on. I'm not even gonna hold you. That was nice. Can we have Tom Cruise on Saturday? Oh yeah, that Mission Impossible is coming out as well. How many is it now? I'm so lost. I don't know. I feel like there's so many. They're definitely like one-off films I could probably just pop in and watch, but like there's just so many movies coming out soon. 7. Damn. Money is to be made.
Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
Aw, man.
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Yeah. The hell was that? She just flexed on him?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You!
Uh-oh.
Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Oh, his shin bleeding. That's tough.
Let's get this over with then.
Cut the track on. Yeah.
At least they're not giant lizards.
Oh my god. Kicked me in the chest. Stop playing.
This time.
I'm getting the controls, bro. You see me all kind of smooth, man. What's good? Nothing. Stupid. I got lunch. You're cooked. You can't outspace me, stupid. What are you about to do? Ah, he got my ass. Catch one of these though. Ooh. Highlighting it. I'm having like childlike wonder to it. That's great. I don't know. It's a fun time. It's honestly, I'm actually very much having a blast. It's doing a thing to my brain. Ooh! You see what I'm talking about? Stop playing. Oh, is it the cinematic class? Oh yeah. You ain't doing nothing for me. Bye bye. Bing. Uh oh.
Behind you.
Dong, dong. I wish it was a little more difficult, you know, like move the analog stick this way in this amount of time. It's pretty basic, but you know what? Cinematics are cool. Uh-oh. Ooh, good kick. Made me locked in a cutscene, so all my shit reloaded. One of his abilities is called futon, like a fold-out bed that people sleep on. Assassinate these nuts. Come here. You know, I remember God of War was really before its time. Honestly. Ooh, no magic for you. My sword. Is it gonna be a gameplay situation? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was gonna I have to get around him to grab the sword. That would have been kind of fire. I would have been hitting him. Keep that pressure on. Golly, this man is teching everything. Stop playing. Being stupid. The photo finish. Beautiful. That was fire. Increase attack by 7. Alright. Things to use.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. You fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that.
He said you'd be cooking. I understand he do be cooking.
Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
Lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the One Law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in SkywardWing.
The mystery.
As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Arcade mode. Huh. How's that work? Alright. Orabelle Downs. Keep it a pusher, keep it a pusher. like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. They're pulling me in. Also, there's a lot more gameplay in that last level. So I finally being hit with some cutscenes now I'm okay with. The pace is around. Also, this looks. Oh, I like I said, just the lush greenness. Oh, I like how just naturey everything looks in this game.
So much for arriving before sunset.
I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Those flying days seem to be behind it. Shame.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
To the village we go. What is these? Obelisk. Attuning with the obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to a location via both world map and local map. Clive only needs to approach. Okay, so it's like a waypoint. Cool beans. Alright, we move. Hydrate, say less. A little sippy. I like always take kind of like a small chunk of it. Oh, wow. Hope the game's not gonna call me out for looking at the scenery. We out. What the heck? Look at him go. I guess these spaces are massive. They were like, we need to get you around fast. Can I run through these gardens and such too? Oh, that looks like an enemy. Oh, it is. Stop playing. Shut up. Waking up the whole neighborhood. For what? Thanks for the free stuff, stupid. And don't forget to take a gander around though. It's giving, it reminds me of where Aerith lives. I guess all the naturey stuff. I also like how there's no music playing either. It's just ambient sound. Blue, what's good? What's good? It's good to see you too. I'm playing some Final Fantasy 16. Oh, enemy over here. Silver Labo. Nintendo Labo. I missed. So Elemental, did I really like it? I've been hearing that it's pretty good. I haven't been in the movies in a while. I saw Spider-Verse. That was like the last film I saw. There's just so many movies out right now. It's kind of hard to keep up with it, you know? There's so many movies out now. Going to the theater, there's so many options. It's crazy. And the fact of the matter is, I can't afford to go see all these movies unless I get one of those plans, which AMC probably losing bread off that, honestly. Or whatever chain, Regal. You know, they have those plans that you could just kind of like, you buy this many movies, you can see this many movies in the day or whatever. Ooh. Starting. Okay. Got him. Ooh. Get up. Why do you think that was it for you? Really had to do it to him twice. Oh my god, that's nuts. Mods cannot add a chunk because only back season crazy ass. Got you. Interesting.
But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
You know, I'm just this is like about an hour or so, 2 hours almost, after the demo takes place, and I'm definitely like strapped in. Like I'm ready for it. Like I'm ready for whatever they're about to show me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. Yeah. I think a lot of people say it's just like a fun romantic comedy in that way, you know, and kind of a story about interracial relationships, which is, you know how Pixar is. These movies are not marketed right. That's just, they're like, oh, I don't think the movie's been, I don't know. I haven't seen it though, so I gotta see it myself. But truthfully, I have no interest at the moment.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet.
Next is probably Oppenheimer, to be honest. I don't know.
What do we do now?
I do want to see a movie. That'd be sounds
Let's look
nice.
for my scouts. You start here. I'll circle around the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout.
I found him.
Subtle.
I like how Torgo's really with us in this ride or die situation.
don't even know what he looks like.
Do I have to be stealthy? Can I just...
The village can't be completely abandoned.
Oh no, there's probably smoke here. Oh, absolutely. This place looks sus. Say what's
Miss
up.
me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan.
That's a movie I think we saw. I liked Turning Red. Was that them? That was Pixar, right?
That sounds like a child.
Oh no. Oh, is this game gonna be littered with spooky children? Oh no, it's a real kid. Oh no, unless.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help.
Twerk idea with Pluto. That'd be gas. Put in the work.
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then?
Okay.
To the church, then.
I gotta respond to the spookiness right now. And I was saying Kingdom Hearts has been radio silent. TGS is coming up soon though. You'd be surprised. And there's like billions of other games right now, but I'm excited for when the Kingdom Hearts train can start to roll again. I mean, to the wall. Spooky wall. Oh? Treating the wounded? Oh, I'm so sorry if you heard that. My body just was like, I'm gonna violently belch. My bad.
Man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog.
Oh.
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
I thought you were joking.
It's alright, he's with me.
These are throwing hands.
Is this
So
everyone?
what's up?
no, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Oh, you're cooked. I mean, that was a good parry. Do we actually get to chase him? Let's go. Come here. I always like chasing in games. I hope they like let me kind of see him, you know? Yo, set Torgal on him. What is it gonna take to bring him down?
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we are the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me?
Uh-oh.
My thanks.
No, come on.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King.
I hope they're just popping off, bro. Oh.
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta, Imperials!
Oh. Oh, is it time?
An Instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Oh
Mercy.
boy.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. But I was getting bored.
Oh boy. Hers is arrow magic. That's. Oh. She sent out her Pokemon, bro. What are you about to do? Oh boy, what in the
is that
persona
thing?
heck?
If this means
Whoa,
what I
whoa,
think it
whoa,
does,
whoa.
Sid has some explaining to do. Not this time.
Sid's not even here this time.
You know what to do.
Torgo sick him, boy.
A little help.
Oh, the music is phenomenal in this. Are you kidding me? Ooh. That was kind of fire. No pun intended. Stop missing, stupid. What's up with the arrow mines? Stop it!
You better be on your way, Sid. Not this time.
I'm not gonna that's amazing. Tyrannical Rex! This fantasy final? Nah, it's 16. And then 1,000 spin-offs. Rhythm games. Novels, movies, you know, multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar franchise. You know, usual things like that, you know. What's good? Thank you so much for the sub. How are you? You already know the vibe, though. We is big chilling right now. Cooking right now, in fact, even. Getting through this Sharada ball. Stop playing! Oh, damn, I didn't realize. I thought I had a little bit more health. Duffed. Ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Increasing potions by 20% and crafting materials. I'm definitely gonna add some of this too. The I hope they put Clive in Kingdom Hearts 4 is the new I hope they put Noctis in Kingdom Hearts 3. Or Lightning.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
Ooh, the way you can hear the trees, because he just dropped the pen.
Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
Ooh, he said
Yet
talking
here
that talk.
you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
He said it's on site right now, right now.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Oh, something is there.
And she's where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
He really killing it with this, honestly. They going on. Back to the town.
So, it wasn't about bears at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. No offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know,
Yo, the sounds, the whoever put the Foley sound into their deliciousness is, they're like in my ears, bro.
Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
and that I'll drink to.
Easy. That's literally all. Oh, the frame rate was dropping in there. I'm not tripping, am I? That was looking crunchy.
Listen, Clive.
There's a lot of characters in this room.
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
He really set us on sight, bro.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then.
Like I said, these drinking sounds is so funny, bro. Because they do not look like what the sounds as the game is presented, you know? Meanwhile, in the evil lair.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze?
Oh my god, they got the guy in the cloak.
Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee.
What was the duel?
You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted.
Uh-oh. I would have put it against her at this point. Like, she's just been, she's bloodthirsty, man.
My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Yeah, like I said, I was like bloodthirsty. Went for the blade right through the chest immediately. Golly.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Alright.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
Oh, they're gonna kiss. It's crazy.
I won't. Right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
And then Sid's wrong and they leave and they want it. He's like, yo, I told you! I told you! I told you! We should have left now, I told you! Oh. Fantastic. The dead of night. Alright, with that being the dead of night, it is kind of the dead of night for me in real life here. So what I'm gonna do,
There's someone I want you to meet.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it here.
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's
I'll be back tomorrow with more of the mix because I'm definitely enjoying myself with this game. Around 8 p.m. is gonna be the standard for this. At least Monday, Tuesday, I can hold it down for that. But this is a vibe. This is a vibe. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.